Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, Arsenal injury news and return dates for the Manchester City trip update. Arsenal injury news as the Gunners prepare for Manchester City crash with plenty of late questions for Mikel Arteta. Arsenal are now just 3 days away from the biggest match of their season as Mikel Arteta takes his side to the Etihad Stadium to face Manchester City. The Gunners will end the weekend above their hosts as long as they avoid defeat. Having gone through the international break with plenty of injury scares, it is now a vital period running up to the game. With the attention on Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli and Gabriel Magalhaes, there is also a close eye upon Julian Timber and returning players like Gabriel Jesus, Thomas Partey, Alexander Zinchenko, and Takehiro Tomiyasu. Arteta will give an update on his squad ahead of the game. Bukayo Saka, injury, muscle. The winger withdrew from the England squad, but Football.London understands that it was a precautionary measure. The forward didn't take part in a training session with the City Lions before returning to the London colony. What has been said? Bukayo arrived with hamstring problem, so didn't train and has gone back, Southgate said last week. Potential return date, Manchester City A, March 31st. Julian Timber, injury, knee. The defender has missed the majority of the season with an ACL injury. His program is being managed carefully as he continues his recovery. He spent some of the break back in Amsterdam and is now stepping up his integration into the squad. If he doesn't suffer any additional setbacks, then he will be available to feature during the run-in. What has been said? Julian is not close enough to be part of the squad on Monday, Arteta said in February. He is in a really good place, and now we have to manage the last bit of a difficult and complicated injury. Potential return date unknown. Gabriel Martinelli, injury foot. Martinelli has missed the last 2 matches with a foot injury and was spotted on crutches prior to the Premier League match versus Brentford. It is unclear how long the injury may keep him out for. Football.London understands that the reports of him missing the rest of the season are wide of the mark. Potential return date unknown. Gabriel Magalhaes, injury Achilles. The Brazilian withdrew from international duty with Brazil in order to rest an Achilles problem that he has been managing for the last few weeks. It is thought that his withdrawal was just precautionary. The club were in close dialogue with the Brazil camp before withdrawing him. Potential return date, Manchester City A, March 31st. Thomas Partey. The Ghanaian received a late call up from his national side, but elected to remain in North London instead after planning not to travel. He was involved in behind closed doors game against Queen's Park Rangers on Thursday alongside a group of younger. He finally got back into match action a few weeks before the final international break of the season. He is now building fitness for the rest of the campaign. Injury, NA, return date, returned. Takehiro Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu hasn't played in 2024 due to his appearance in the Asian Cup. He returned to the bench for the Champions League second leg tie against Porto. He was also present in the team that were well by QPR. Injury, N/H, return date, returned.